Moving on again from hurley hand and catching hand, we're moving on to covering the ready position. The ready position is the position that most of my skills will come from, and it's a good base and a starting point, and again a reference point for me as a coach when I'm working with my players. We're starting off with making sure that my hurley hand, like I said when we established hurley hand and catching hand, is closest to the butt of the hurley with my knuckles showing, and my hurley hand is closest to the boss with my fingernail showing. I'm standing my hands apart in the hurley with my feet shoulder width apart. Now, a common error we will see is that the toe of the hurley will be pointed to the ground. A reference that I will use for this, well, I will always put the hurley to my face and ask the players, what does this look like? 9 times out of 10 they'll tell me it looks like a hurley, and I'll tell them they're right because they are, but I will also refer to the fact that it looks like a smiley face. I will ask them then what this looks like, and then they will have got the gist of what I'm saying, and they will tell me that it looks like a sad face. I will ask them what's good and what's not so good. They will tell me that a smiling hurley, a smiley face is always good. So then I will pass over the responsibility to them, and I will say, anytime I look at you and I ask you, is your hurley smiling? I want you to look at the boss of your hurley and make sure that the toe is pointed to the sky. That's our ready position. Toe pointed to the sky, feet shoulder width apart, hurley hand down by the butt, catching hand down by the boss, hands apart. Moving on to our lock position. The foot that's underneath the boss steps out. My catching hand slides down the hurley to meet my hurley hand until they're locked together, and the elbow of my hurley hand gets nice and high into the air. Performing moving between the two, comfortably getting used to my catching hand travelling up and down the hurley for my different positions. Ready position, lock position, ready position, lock position. Making sure that every time I go into lock position, the foot steps out. Catching hand, sliding down to meet the hurley, elbow of my hurley hand, nice and high into the air. Ready position,